Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. We are here today with, I think it's been a while since we've actually had the Carabao Cup match, because last season we got kicked out, well not kicked out, but like eliminated really early because of Manchester City last time. We've got an easier draw this time against Peterborough. Let's take a look around at who all the other teams are in this. And why are we in round 2? I thought we started in round 3. Or is that FA Cup? I might be dumb. Let's see what else is going on then. Gillingham, Newcastle, Leeds, Wigan, Colchester, Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, Everton, Oldham, Hull, Cardiff, West Ham, Sheffield United and Oxford, Bury, Coventry, Scunthorpe, Newport, Wycombe, Watford, Carlisle, Shrewsbury, Leicester, Brentford, Lincoln, Charlton, Athletic, of course, Plymouth, Brighton, Man City, Forest Green, Southampton, Swindon, Derby, Walsall, Blackburn, Middlesbrough, Nottingham Forest, Arsenal, Birmingham, Wolves, Huddersfield, MK Dons, Barnsley, Doncaster, Wimbledon, Portsmouth. So a few interesting teams in there. Obviously we had some round 1 action which we were in. If you want to look for it and pause it on any of them, then feel free, but I'm not going to read all them out. But we are here today against Peterborough. If you didn't see the last episode though, we took on Watford, I believe, in the Premier League, if I remember correctly, and we beat them 4-1 to continue our Premier League hot start after being Manchester City, the champions 1-0, and then beating West Ham 4-0 on the opening day. It's not been a shabby start, to be honest, but now we're going to go into this, and we're going to switch up the squad a little bit. In fact, actually, I'm going to use another team sheet for this, so I don't fuck up this one. We'll use the second team sheet, we'll switch the formation. In fact, no, I'm not going to do that, because it doesn't have all the custom tactics that I like, so we're going to instead go back to the main one. I don't really have the patience to do all the custom tactics. We'll put Kirchu in there. We'll give Lafont a little run out. He hasn't goal kept this season yet. We'll put Militao alongside Kanate. Kimi can keep resting. Kachi can stay on. In fact, give Wan-Bissaka a rest and put Kimi right back. For centre mid, I would like to use Anisimov, but he's out on loan, so we can give Martensen a little run out. Why not? Havertz can have a full break. Haaland will go alongside Greenwood. Sancho can rotate back in. We're not going to go completely like youth. We're also not going to go completely try hard either. Yeah, I reckon that'll do, to be honest. Hopefully we can have our players have enough stamina as well, because I think we've got another game before the end of August as well in the Premier League. I don't know who it's against exactly. It's against Stoke, so we've got 4 days to recover for that. Then we move into September, and then onwards and upwards, hopefully. But anyway, what we're focusing on today is the EFL Cup, like I've said. Before we go, no, read the news. Next Generation 2025. Okay. Yaboa, playing for Al Rayed. 2006, holy shit. 2007 for Giringeli. And Bomb as well. 2008, holy shit. And Agbo, 2007 as well. There's people being born in 2008. That makes me feel so old. Haaland goal settles Watford defeat. Haaland's effort on goal helped his team grab a 4-1 win against Watford, which is pretty decent. I hate reading this because we should have been in it this year, and we're not, which is unfortunate. Best 11 of the week, though, we'll get some players in there. Hopefully, we've got Carbonero, Hlošek, and Greenwood, all part of the best 11 of the week for our club. Why are they putting this on my club news? I'm not even in it. Paris Saint-Germain won it last season. Who's going to win it this season? Not us, I'll tell you that much. What we are going to do, though, is hopefully beat Peterborough, or it's going to be embarrassing. I've forgotten the Peterborough Stadium's name, but I remember these guys were pricks in the League One and in the Championship to try and beat. Well, Championship they're quite easy, actually, but in League One, they were such a pain in the ass to try and beat. It was just unreal how good they were in League One. But Championship, they were quite easy because we had developed the team a bit more by then. But anyway, now we're in the Premier League and we're in a really good position. We should be able to go for these guys, no problem. But of course, FIFA 20 will dictate that problems will be had. And I've put Lafont in goal, giving him a run up because he hasn't played this season yet. So we've got Lafont in goal, Kakachi and Akimi as the fullbacks, Militao and Kanate as the centre backs, Martensen as the CDM, Carbonero left mid, Dembele right mid, Kirchu centre attacking mid, Greenwood and Haaland the strike partnership. And all the goal news is on and everybody's ready to go. So let's see what we can do here against Peterborough. I will go on Google and find the name of the stadium again. I didn't think I'd have to look again, to be honest, but Western Home Stadium. Alright, so we're at the Western Home Stadium to take on Peterborough. Bloody advanced It's always shooting drills, seems to be. And this one's annoying as well, because you can score, but it'll hit the board and it won't count. And then Carbonara just falls over the fucking punch bag thing. Whatever. We'll just load into it. Have the patience.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box.
Western Home Stadium, Peterborough, hosting Bradford City. A match, if you were talking about it maybe 3 seasons ago, you would say this is a really even match. But now, after Bradford City build up back to Premier League, you'd probably say Bradford City should walk this. Of course, Peterborough might still have some players that will trouble us. They might still have Ivan Toney, who is a very good scorer for them in real life and in game. They might still have Mo Isa or Asa as well. He was pretty good to play against. Pretty difficult, to play against, but they still have Toney. Whereas different, they've got Asa on the bench as well. So they've got quite a few different players and a couple of the same players as well. Going 4-4-2, so they've decided to switch from their 5 at the back that I think they usually did when we played against them, which is good. It's a lot easier to break through. And obviously, we should be, like, without a doubt, winning this. But I've lost easier games, to be honest. There's our squad. We've not gone completely, like, easy on them. But we've also not given out the full team either.
2 players instead of playing next to each other, one will just play advanced with the other one. Very, very important that the wide players...
4-1-2-1-2, the new formation of the season, because it fits most of our best players in, and it also gives Greenwood a little run up at striker, which he has been flourishing in that role so far this season. I can't complain, which is why he's starting once again. He'll probably get subbed off for Hlošek at some point, but while Greenwood's playing good, I'm inclined to keep playing him, and he's our captain as well, so I'm inclined to keep playing him. So hopefully he can just repay my faith, really. But Peterborough might prove a bit of a challenge. I don't know how much, though. Martensen already wins the ball, off to Haaland. He's been tackled, so I was going to try and run through, because there's no real option. And it hasn't worked out, obviously. Kept Kakachi on for another run. Because he had quite a decent game against Watford, and Wan-Bissaka gave him a bit of a rest. That's the beauty of having Kakachi. You can switch Hakimi on either side of the full-back roles, and he can move around, and then we can have either Wan-Bissaka or Kakachi, or even Hakimi sometimes take a rest as well. Konaté's going to receive this ball, and he's going to keep it, hopefully, and he does. Hakimi now with the possession to Greenwood. Oh, he's still in front of him there and took the ball. Fair enough. Argue with that. I thought Dembele might get that. Player to watch is Mason Greenwood, and you can't doubt that after the start he's had the season as striker. Kakachi brings it away, and Kakachi will remember these guys because he was playing for us when we took on Peterborough last time, I believe, probably, like forever ago. Haaland through to Kirchu, though. And Haaland, the angle's closing, but he's got it. And this could be the beginning of a rout here at the Western Home Stadium. Kirchu could have gone alone, probably would have scored it as well, but unselfishly passing it off to Erling Braut Haaland. Because we know how important goals are for the Norwegian nightmare. And we go 1-0 up inside 9 minutes, which is probably expected. I think it's going to be more of a matter of how many can we score past Peterborough than are we going to get past Peterborough. The first goal in the Carabao Cup this season for Bradford City, scored by Erling Braut Haaland. I think the first Premier League goal scored by Greenwood. So, different scorer in this cup for our first. It might have been Greenwood, it might have been Havertz actually, I can't remember offhand. But you can obviously go back and watch the episode, it's not long ago. Ward now on the right for Peterborough. They're making something here, but they're not going to beat Konaté in the air. Offside. Yeah, it was. It was still a close shot though. Peterborough still nearly caught us off guard, but it was offside. I'm not a million miles offside, to be honest. That could have gone so badly. We've given, like I said, we've given Lafont a run out, but hopefully he doesn't ruin the good work in between the sticks by Donnarumma, to be honest. I've enjoyed using Donnarumma in goal. I don't want to see that like wasted. Dembele gets the ball from Greenwood. There's absolutely no way Germoni catches up to me. Play it back, which is not where I wanted to play it, but it's okay. Haaland. And Greenwood finishes it off, and it could be a cricket score, to be completely honest. Howard got the extra bit of space away from the defenders, played it across. I don't know if it was going to go to Greenwood or if it was going to go to the guy in between here. I'm not sure who it was offhand. I think it was Carbonero. It's gone to Greenwood and he has finished it off. And he is proving why he is striker this season. Exceptional displays so far from the captain.
Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan.
And I'm wondering now, if I maybe played him in striker instead of centre mid all these seasons, would I be in the Champions League? Probably not, but you never know really. But he is impressing me, impressing the crowd, probably impressing anyone watching this career mode. 2-0 up inside 16 minutes here, and it could, like I said, be a cricket score, at least rugby score anyway. They might get one. To be honest, they could get one if the catch had that scouted. Oh, bugger. Good punch by Lafont. It's not fully away though. Hakimi puts his body on the line. He's just still going. He's like a steam train. Over to Haaland.
What can he do from here? Good technique display.
Ah, I should have gone for LBY, save an RBY. I thought I could break away from the centre back, but he kept up with me quite well. Throwing though. Rough to say. Off the Kretschy, I believe, with the throw. Martensen gives him a bit of a run out in the cup as well. Carbonero, I wanted to take a shot but I couldn't. Haaland can't header it for some reason. Should have won that all day long, but sorry, we're keeping the pressure on. I'm so happy, by the way, about real life football. We almost got knocked out of the FA Cup from by Norwich, but Harry Maguire saving us, sending us through to the semi-finals. Sonny's got a lot of room here, but he's got a lot of quality to get past before he scores, and I don't want to be like blunt, but I don't think he's going to get past it, and Militao intercepts the passing play that they were thinking about there, and Carbonero can let off some steam here, and he's one that's been playing against Peterborough in league action before too, so he knows them a little bit. Greenwood, another one who's been doing that. Bucket, Martensen, oh, I want to give him a chance. Here's Mandembele. Can we get a shot off with him? Yes, we can. It's 3-0 Bradford City. And you might say the difficulty's too easy, but I think on world class we'd be destroying these guys anyway. Or the legendary, I should say. We are on world class.
Well, don't you love to see this? Perfect.
Martensen holds the ball under pressure. Off to Dembele. He gets a little bit of space and puts it in past O'Malley in the Peterborough net.
Albeit from a different angle.
And this could be a fun one. I'm enjoying myself. 3 goals, 3 goal scorers. Can't complain. We could take the foot off the gas pedal a little bit, but I don't want to. So we've got goals from Haaland, Greenwood and Dembele now. Put us into the lead here against Peterborough. And it's quite funny to think that at the start of his career mode, just 6 and a bit technically, I guess, because we're season 7, 6 and a bit seasons ago, Peterborough were definitely the better team out of these two. Now you look at it and it's a very different story. Kanate tackling it away and getting the corner to Peterborough, giving the corner, I should say. Half-hour mark here at the Western Home Stadium, and we are absolutely controlling the ball, controlling the play, controlling the game, controlling everything. They might sneak in a little goal, but I don't think it's going to be much of a problem to get through to the next round. Cleared away by Martensen, I think it was. If I get back here, but Militao blows it down like a king, and now Dembele. Can we get a bit of a run going here with this man? Decent tackle attempt. Oh, we have to cut it off there. Greenwood. Kretschy. Haaland. Oh, it's not 4. Oh my god, what a double save from O'Malley. I can't deal with that. That's insane. I can't even complain. The first save, I didn't expect. I thought it was just going to go straight in the top corner. Second save was absolutely world class. I was so sure that was 4-0. I put my control down for the first shot. Well, not put my control down, but took my finger away from the B button. And obviously I was incorrect. That's a great double save. I think we managed to get the second shot off, but it's still a great double save. Kretschy trying his luck, but it's a block. So many Peterborough bodies back, they're not going to get through there. Martensen though, taking the ball back, trying to get a bit of space for himself here for a cross perhaps. Manages to get into Haaland. Oh, what a finish! Erling Braut Haaland, this is an absolute massacre. An absolute massacre of a match here with Haaland getting his second of the game, the fourth for Bradford City in the first half.
Well, we're going to see this time and time again. The kids will call it
Hey Big Dog, welcome back to the stream. I'm doing good. We're kind of destroying Peterborough here. It's quite an easy one, to be honest, which you can probably expect with the quality of our team and the quality of Peterborough's team. But how are you doing? Last time you were talking about how you didn't know which platform to stream on. Do you know what you're going to do with Mixer closing down yet? Have you decided? 2 goals in the Carabao Cup for Haaland, both coming in this game.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. And the goal has gone in.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try out Switch after Mixer closes down. I'm going to use Mixer till the day it closes down. So I've got like definite career mode episodes. I might try and like bulk record some, so I've got a lot to go out while I'm trying to sort Switch out. Militao, how's he lost that battle? How have we lost that battle? Fair play. Pissed off when I go to Switch, but I can't get my Xbox and laptop to connect. I don't know if they'll, Xbox will partner with Facebook Gaming on here and you can stream straight from your Xbox. I don't know how that's going to work. But if it doesn't work with Twitch, maybe try Facebook Gaming. It's not the greatest, but it might work. Greenwood adds a fifth. Holy fucking shit, we are an absolute insane unit. Maybe I should, like, relax a little. Just chill a little bit. I haven't tried out the see if Twitch would work in mine, but I think it would work in my Xbox. I think there's a way you can control it from your phone as well while you're streaming it on your Xbox, so that might be useful. I don't know what that save attempt was. Too many trolls on Facebook, yeah, that's true. I think how else you could do it. I wonder if you could stream directly from YouTube. I don't know if that would be a possibility. Because if I could do that, then I could stream it and then immediately put it up on YouTube, but I don't know how I would do that. I'll have to look at the options, but for now, while Mixer's still around for the next 3 or so weeks, I'm just going to use it until it gets closed down and worry about whatever happens after it happens. I'll have career mode content coming up my ass. And then once that all runs out, then I'll think about what I'm going to do next. Ah, bloody hell, we've let him through here. Ward's got a really good bit of positioning here. In the half. And it could be a goal, and it's not a goal. It wasn't anything really behind the shot, and Lafont can just clear it away. For half time, it's 4 minutes of added time. We've only played 1, but I've cleared it away anyway. There's not really much I need to do for the second half besides just, you know, relax. Carbonero gets the ball. Off the Kirchu. And it's, oh, Jesus Christ. Problems with the Xbox companion app. Yeah. I haven't tried it out, I can't tell you. What's that like, what makes it like not work really, I guess, I don't know. Kirchu adds a 6th, and I think I was kind of off balance for that shot as well, and it's just... Maybe I should have just simulated this game instead of playing it out, but... More fun to have a little bit of demolition in the career mode somewhere. It's 6-0 at half time. Like, I knew we were going to win. But I didn't think it was going to be this one-sided.
And just look at that score. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
So I think 2 from Greenwood, 2 from Haaland, 1 from Dembele and 1 from Kirchu. Give us an insane 6-0 lead heading into the break.
Yeah, Derek, all those hours on the practice pitch pay off.
Like I said, yeah, I wasn't expecting this.
It's not luck, you know, why he's in the right place at the right time.
Jesus Christ. It's a shame they can't play like that in real life. But I know it'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Next season, though, Bradford will get promoted back to League One, I believe. So I'm not going to read out all the results for every team there, but I'm just going to scan over them quickly, and you guys can scan over them as well. West Ham winning. Is there any surprise, any shock ones you wouldn't expect? I think it makes sense. All the results are up there, probably the results you get in real life. There's a couple of draws that are still nil, like a couple of 0-0s that you might think, oh, maybe it shouldn't be, kind of thing, but I hope so. Yeah, it would be cool. Match facts, we're absolutely wrecking. 50-50 possession, but who cares about possession when you're 6-0 up, to be completely honest. They have 4 shots with 2 on target, we have 12 shots with 11 on target. And I don't really know what to do for the second half, to be honest. Nothing I can really do, I've done it all. I suppose I could try and get double figures, but I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest. Like, it's easy, but it's not that easy. Carbonero. They're probably going to be even more defensive than they were, just for damage limitation, I think. But Haaland's going to get a hat-trick. Oh, what a save. That was a lovely little ball through to Haaland as well, but O'Malley stops Haaland's hat-trick from occurring just yet. Militao manages to distract enough. Martensen onto Dembele, through to Haaland. And I didn't want to turn like that.
We can now go to Alan McInally for news of a goal elsewhere. Alan? It's a goal for Wycombe Wanderers.
Keep watching Tony. I don't want to bring Militao out so far, honestly. It's probably not the best idea I've ever had, but okay, never mind. It was a really good idea. Losing it again, though. Oh, bugger. Yeah. What? He missed it? I was like, yeah, we've conceded. But Khan has put it wide somehow, and I'm not exactly sure how that's not consolation there for Peterborough. That was some bad defending from me because I brought Militao out too far, and I shouldn't have done. But somehow they haven't punished us for it. It wouldn't really be punishment anyway, it would be a consolation. Haaland, I'm going to try and get it over to Greenwood, but it's decided to go to Dembele instead. Yeah. Kirkchu. Haaland. Greenwood on the last man, but it's gone to Carbonero. Why does it just run past the player I want to give it to? Whatever. Haaland with a header, maybe? Nope. 2 defenders on it, and it's not going to happen. I can't really complain, can I, to be honest? Haaland's offside, which is okay, because I was aiming for Greenwood, but it's just gone for the wrong guy there. We'll bring on Sancho just for a bit more fun. Dembele's had a good run out today. So an absolute destruction of Peterborough, still continuing on the pitch here at the Western Homes. Kirkchu somehow has lost that. We've got it back with Militao. I'm so glad I can rely on Militao. Yeah, our next game is against Stoke in the Premier League. Hopefully we continue our win streak in the Premier League. Greenwood, apparently offside, but I don't think he actually was. I thought he was just on. But we're not going to see it because 32 is coming off for 22. It's Narte coming off. I don't know who's coming on. I don't know number 22 for Peterborough, so I apologise. We'll see it when it comes up on the top left by the scoreboard anyway. O'Hara coming on. Free kick to Peterborough just due to the offside. I don't know why I called him the Peterborough, but I do. Wait, wasn't... I'm trying to think now. Was Kikachi 29 or 25 last time? Was it a 12? I can't remember. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I think he was actually 25, but it's okay. We'll keep him as 29. Corner anyway to Peterborough once again. Ribeiro Sousa is delivery in, and Sancho able to get it away. Carbonero didn't want to turn like that, but it already decided that it was gonna. A lot of Peterborough men still forward here. Martensen gets a key tackle in, and it's just showing brilliance of what Martensen could bring to this side. But obviously we've got Yuri to play the majority of the games. Aymeric Laporte's gone to Barcelona. That's going to be quite easy. Well, I'd say it wasn't quite easy to play Man City. We played Man City already, and it wasn't easy, but like it was slightly easier to get her defence for other teams, I suppose. Lafont with a save we didn't know much about, but it was a save anyway, so you can't really complain. Sancho, I'm kind of like complacent at the moment. I'm not really. That was in for Sancho. But yeah, I'm not really putting my full, like, you know, effort into the second half because I already won.
But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did.
Carbonero. That's not where I wanted it to go. Oh, can you just direct my pass in the right fucking direction? No. Bro, Lafont pulling out a save of the season perhaps there. Honestly, my defence are just out of position all over the place. I think it's because we're just trying to go full attack now, see how many we can actually score, but... Bro, that's a penalty. It's a red card, it's got to be. Pardon? Wasn't he He was the last fucking man, that was only... Okay, we'll bring Tielemans on. Martensen's tired. I try to say I ran out of stamina, but I slipped over my words. How was that not a red, though? That was last man. I'm slightly annoyed. I'll be even more annoyed if I don't score the penalty, though. Especially since it's Haaland's hat-trick penalty. You fucking kidding me. I knew exactly what would happen there. I knew as soon as I said, I hope I don't miss. I knew I was going to... Bro, penalties in this game just piss me off. The system in this game just pisses me off. Free kick system and penalty systems are fine most games, and then switch it the next game, so it's utter dog shit. Oh, whatever. I can't, like I said, I can't complain. We go for corner goal because the keeper was off his line. Oh, it's not anymore. And Haaland's headed that into Rosed. I was hoping I could maybe like switch it in, like put it in the corner, like score a goal from the corner with Sancho, but I obviously couldn't. And Haaland, I'm just pretty much messing around at this point. Anyone else we can really sub off? I suppose we'll sub off Greenwood. Kurtzu does need subbing off, but he'll be replaced by Havertz next game anyway, so be alright. We'll give Greenwood a little rest, put Hlošek on, see if he can add any extra damage to this side. Reed coming on for Ribeiro Sousa as well. You could say we're probably taking our foot off the pedal a little bit, but to be fair, Peterborough have been strong in defence the second half. Okay, literally been strong in defence. Sometimes I wish I had stronger strikers, but when we're 6-0 up, I'm not really going to like give a fuck. Carbonero out to Yuri.
Here's Tielemans.
Hlošek. Yeah, it works. No, it doesn't. Somehow it's locked off Sancho.
And it might be.
Wanted to go for the first time shot, decided that we'd let it run through instead.
Well, good defending.
And a clearance from Peterborough. Honestly, it should be more than 6-0. It should be 10, but like... This second half's more just been about me just relaxing. You know, not really. More thinking about the Premier League. How have I been out of strength there then? I think it's 3-0 to Newcastle in their game, and they might be a force this season depending on who's signed. And we'll see if they sign very, very soon. After next episode, after the game, after the game, in fact, we'll find out who the biggest signings were, because it'll be transfer deadline day. Hlošek makes it 7. And we wondered how long it would take the Czech man to add to this tally. It's not taken long. I think about 4 or 5 minutes, maybe in game time. And it's a 7. And if we get any more, then it might be a record win. I think our record win is 8-0. So it would equal our record win in this career mode. See what happens when they put me against like a lower league team, say Manchester City in the first round of the Carabao Cup. Technically it's the second round, but it's the first round we played in. Hlošek putting his mark on this game as well. Bradford City 7th. Hlošek's first of the Carabao Cup anyway. They're going to try something here with Ward, and it might work. To be honest, although I guess it's 7-0 already, so it'd just be a little more than a consolation. I don't know where my... Right. Yeah, they've scored, but like... Where are my defenders going? Oh, bro. Whatever. I've heard it that way for some reason. Both centre-backs decided to go for the header. It left a guy open, and we do have Lafont in goal and not Donnarumma, so it's going to go in, isn't it? But it's alright. Mark O'Hara can get his one and only Carabao Cup goal this season in a 7-1 defeat. Thinking maybe some games I should put on world class and some games I shouldn't. Like switch to play between games. Like this one probably should have been a world class kind of, you know, game. Or legendary, I mean. I'm so confused. Carbonero, nope, not going to get an 8. O'Malley holds on. Like I should switch between world class and legendary for games. I'm not going to because I'll forget that one's on legendary, one's on world class. I'll forget that I put it on legendary and going against Man United and get smacked or something. You can make the argument that I should practice just on legendary, but like, can't be arsed, you know. Sergio, Haaland, Florschek. Hat-trick for Haaland. And was our record when 8-0 or was it 8-1? I don't remember. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Well, here's the replay. You have to say
I mean,
it's been a thorn in the side of the
that's just unfortunate to be fair. But Haaland's got the hat-trick he's deserved.
Let's have another view of that goal.
I can't complain. I can complain a little bit that we conceded, but like it's not going to be really anything that it's going to really affect me long term, is it really?
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine.
I did say really quite a lot there, and I apologise. I'm just listening to that back. I apologise for saying really so much. It's really annoying, isn't it? Really. Carbonero wins the ball back. Can we get 9th? No. We've been fouled off the ball, and that's going to probably be the game. I think the referee didn't give it as a foul because he knows that Peterborough have been smacked, and they're just like ashamed. Haaland, 9 shots, but a hat-trick today. He missed the penalty, so he could have had 4, but at the end of the day, the story is that we might have matched our record win if I remember correctly. And more importantly, we've gone through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. 9 shots to 5 on target for Peterborough. I can't say they didn't put the effort in, but they just weren't going to win on this day with 49% possession. We had 20 shots at 18 on target, 51% possession. There's the full lowdown on the stats. If you don't know who the best player is yet, you never will. He got a hat-trick today. It's Erling Braut Haaland with a 10. Kirchie with a 9.6. Martensen with a 9.6. Full credit to him for making the most of his game. Green with a 9.5. Carbonero with a 9.5. Dembele 8.8, Militao 8.6, Hakimi 8.4, Kanate 8.2, Florschek 8.1. It was only Lafont, Kakache, Yuri and Sancho that stayed below the 8 mark, which is quite good. Best player though for Peterborough was probably their goal scorer, and it was Michael O'Hara getting a 7.7. Only 6.6 for a keeper who conceded 8. That's quite interesting. There are the results from around the grounds. I don't think there's any real shocks there. I'm trying to run through. Everton and Bournemouth drew. With Everton's good performance last season and Bournemouth performance getting relegated, maybe you consider that a shock. You could look through. Oxford beat Sheffield United. That might be a shock, depending on the Sheffield United.
Hi there. I've just got a couple of questions
about
the match.
We have absolutely decimated Peterborough here on this day. Congratulations on your resounding victory today. Do you expect to win against Peterborough United? No, actually, I thought we were going to lose. We did well today. I'm glad we were able to show what we are capable of. We'll be striving to replicate this game every game from now on. Imagine if we got 8 goals every game. Hat-trick is something we rarely see nowadays. What did you take on Haaland's performance? Could have had 4. He fucked the penalty. Breathtaking performance. Haaland was unleashed today. A player like him can single-handedly take games. Today was a good example of that. Comfortable win after 8 goals scored by Bradford City. Do you think the game could have gone another way today? Oh yeah, 100%. I thought Peterborough were going to score 7 more. We could have scored more. Honestly, we could have. Both the result and scoreline were well deserved in my opinion. We gave Peterborough no chance and could have easily scored more. That's not even a joke either. We
Thanks,
scored
that's
8.
all the questions we have.
18 shots on target. We could have scored 18. Bro, if I'd hit double figures, that would have been mad. Loan offer coming in for Thomas Axelson, which I'll happily accept. Even though I think he's had a couple in, he's had 1 in before already. We'll try sending him out to Football Club de Familisao. See if I think someone else is out there as well. So he'll be teaming up with someone else out there. Can't remember offhand who. But we'll sim up to the 30th, and after Stoke, it'll be transfer deadline day. Oh, nothing. Yeah, nice. I love getting an inbox with no message. Match rescheduled. We've got 6. Hold on. Is that just them processing all the rescheduled matches? That's why it's taking so long to sim. My Tenton's gone out on loan. We've got 8 fucking messages. A lot of them will be reschedules. One will be like, can I play the next match against Stoke? And then one. It might get to this point where it takes a while to load now because we're 7 seasons in. I don't know if the game can handle how far we've actually got in. But here we are. Okay, right. So we've got the short list of... Jesus, I say short list. We've got a list of players leaving on international duty. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Mason Greenwood, Dean Henderson and Jadon Sancho all going to go play for England. Alban Lafont and Ousmane Dembele going for France. Kai Havertz going for Germany. Gianluigi Donnarumma going to Italy. Adam Hlošek going to Czech Republic. Yuri Tielemans going to Belgium. Igor Yartsev and Vyacheslav Varenkov going for Russia. Marcus Mortensen going for Sweden. Erkin Kutcher going for Turkey. Erling Braut Haaland going for Norway. Johan Carbonero going for Colombia, Liberato Cacace going for New Zealand, and Vinicius Jr. going for Brazil. And I'm wondering why it's taking so long to sim. Holy shit. Alright, yeah, Martensen has gone to CD Tondela, and Samarov could get his loan deal with Hull, which means I think all of our ones that I wanted to get loan deals out for, plus a couple extra, are going to get their loan deals. Brighton's moved a day forward, United's moved 2 days forward, or I should say 1 day behind, 2 days behind. 1 day behind for Leicester, 1 day behind for Southampton, 1 day behind for Aston Villa, and 1 day behind for Arsenal. And I think I've realised why this is. We finished in 6th last season, didn't we? So once again, we will be playing in the Europa League. We have Molde, Ajax, which is going to be a most difficult game, and FCSB in our Europa League group, which isn't the easiest of groups. Molde are actually I think they're a pretty good Norwegian team. They're not the best Norwegian team. FCSB are a really high Romanian team. I think they're from Romania. And Ajax, we know the story with Ajax. So they've got one of the best youth academies in the world and how they're in the Europa League. I don't know at this point in the career mode. But anyway, massive simulation. It took so long. It had 8 messages, bro. And yeah, it's because of the Europa League. So that makes sense. Next, in the Carabao Cup, though, will be in 4 weeks' time. We'll be taking on Coventry. So hopefully we won't have much trouble with that either. But we've got a 2-week break after Stoke, and that will be nice just to regen all our fitness, rejig ourselves, re-ready ourselves. We are only one of 4 teams to win all our Premier League games in the season so far, along with Spurs, Liverpool and Chelsea. So it's a great start, and honestly, hopefully that start will continue. We take on Stoke next time at the Royal Parade. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for that Stoke match next time. Goodbye for now. Actually, no, not goodbye for now. I apologise. I was about to end the episode, but before I go, I want to check if we actually matched the record win. We did match the record win. Ignore the biggest defeat. Just ignore that. We matched the record win with a 8-1 against Bristol back in April 2022, and we are now 3.5 years on from that, I think. And we got the record win again against Peterborough with another 8-1. So I've got my title for this video. But for real this time, I'll see you guys soon for the next game when we take on Stoke City at the Valley Parade.